Hello students, hope you are all well, healthy and safe at home. Since you have finished with your UT exams, so let us start with the next syllabus, that is chapter number 3, Force and Pressure. This is video number 10, part 1. In the previous classes, you have studied what is forces. To push or pull of a body is known as force. Force can also change direction of motion. A force can be applied to stretch or compress a body. For example, roller is pulled to change its states, rest to motion. Length of a rubber band increases when it is pulled. So, the exact definition of the force is: a force is a cause. A force is a cause which changes the motion, which changes the motion of a body or produce motion or changes the size or shape of the body. So a force is a physical cause. You can write here physical cause. A force is a physical cause which changes the motion of a body or produce motion or changes the size or shape of the body. This is the new definition of force. Now force is a vector quantity. Force is a vector quantity. It is represented as F and on the head arrow. Now the length of the arrow represent the magnitude of the force, and the arrow itself shows the direction of the force. So force is a vector quantity. Whenever any physical quantity which is vector quantity, that is shown with the arrow. So force is a vector quantity. When the force is applied on the body, it does not change the mass of the body. Once again, students, just note on this point. When the force applied on the body, it does not change the mass of the body on which it is applied. We can sense the effect of force. Now, SI unit of force. The SI unit of force is Newton and small. Any unit which is written against the name of the scientist, its first letter should be small. If you will write the capital N, it means it is the name of the scientist, it is not the units. Just mind it, whenever you are writing the unit against the name of any scientist, its first letter should be small. And in abbreviation, the letter should be capital. If you are abbreviating the unit, you can write it N. If you are writing the unit full form, then it is Newton. N should be small. So now the question is define unit of force. Unit of force means 1 Newton. Define 1 Newton. So we can write it 1 Newton is the force. 1 Newton is the force applied on the body of mass 1 kg. 1 Newton is the force applied on the body of mass 1 kg to produce an acceleration of 1 meter per second square. Once again, students, this is important question. Define 1 Newton or unit of force. 1 Newton is the force applied on the body of mass 1 kg to produce an acceleration of 1 meter per second square. Now, types of force. Types of force. The first type is mechanical force. Mechanical force. Then magnetic force. Then nuclear force. Then gravitational force. Once again, you can see mechanical force, magnetic force, nuclear force, gravitational force, and electrical force. These are the types of this. Now, the gravitational unit of force. The gravitational unit of force. Gravitational unit of force is kgf. Kgf means, I'm just writing here, kilogram force. Clear? The gravitational unit of force is kgf, means kilogram force. Now the relation between the gravitational unit of force and the SI unit of force is, once again student, relation between gravitational unit and SI unit of force, that is 1 kgf. It is 1 kgf is equal to 9.8 Newton, or approximately you can write it 10 Newton. This is the relation between the gravitational unit of force and the SI unit of force. So 1 kgf is equal to 9.8, or approximately you can write it 10 Newton. So that's all for today. Thank you very much.